I've not seen this, so we're watching this together as friends on the internet.
Kind of a crazy world, huh, chat? Kind of a crazy election. In fact, it kind of feels like it might be the end of the fucking world. In fact, adding on to his series, in part 9, Jolly Biscuit has added another episode. 22 days until the election, which I think is accurate. I think it's actually 22 days now. He says 22 days until the election, and then we start with the Joker doing stand. Oh wait, no, we start with an opening shot, establishing shot of Buck Chucks, bro. He's fucking with me. He has studied me. He knows all my little tricks, all my jokes, all my inside puns and sneaky things, and he's fucking with me. He's deliberately trying to get into my head, chat. He has Frankenstein eyesight radio controls. Um, Buck Chuck's Belly Yuck stand up theater, Jordan B. Peterson's going Joker mode. So there is Jordan B. Peterson dressed up as the Joker, as the Joaquin Phoenix Joker from the first one. He says, dot, 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 sob, he's crying. Dot, 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 he has opened his mouth, and then he gushes through gritted teeth into the microphone. Pronouns. And then the audience, this is uproarious to them. Their guns are flapping up and down, going ba-bing, ba-boing, gaspring, gasproing, and they're laughing, ha 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 ha. Two more audience members. Okay, this one's pretty funny. There's a black guy wearing a Blacks for Trump shirt, and then there's a guy that looks, I don't know how to describe him. He looks kind of like a youth wearing sweatpants. He says, "What's this tuck shirt bullshit, Terry? You promised me belly yucks." But the black guy says, "It's not just about the yucks, my friend. Real comedy makes you think." They zoom in, and he seems to be more aged in this panel. They could have made that more consistent, I think. The young guy goes, huh? And he says, "Jokes should speak truth to power. And powerful people are those you can't criticize. Think about it." I guess this is a different guy? Oh, it is. Oh, I see what he's doing. In each panel, the black man is losing his melanin. His conservatard lies are disconnecting him from Mother Gaia and draining him of his earthly power. So in this third frame, he's basically a white old man at this point. He says, "I love raunch, of course, but while you can have a little fun, you still need to promote good Christian values." In the final frame, he's not only older, he's extremely white. He's the whitest man to ever live. Basically like egg colored. He says, "Because what's the point if you're not winning? There's a culture war, my friend, and we're winning it." Then in the final frame, he is literally a skeleton, and his skeleton is not black either. It is also white. He says the left should be afraid at how good the comedy is, or how good the right is at comedy. And then the kid is now screaming, terrified at this spooky skeleton, who went from a nice black man sitting next to him to a literal corpse screaming at his face. Then in the final row, the skeleton has disintegrated. And then somebody rushes on the stage to interrupt Jordan B. Peterson. He says, "Guys, stop the show. I have some Spingle Cat news." And everyone is screaming. They're angry because Jordan B. Peterson's been interrupted. They talked about Spingle Cat. They're going "Ree," and then "Traitor." Their penises have enlarged and are flopping around back and forth. "We hates his Spingle Cat forever," they say. And then he holds up a sign or a newspaper, and he alerts the audience that he's based again. And then it says, "Fabio converts to Islam and endorses Trump for president. I'm one of the good Muslim who hates other Muslims," says Fabio before explaining why women's suffrage was a mistake. And then everyone is now dressed in the Spingle Cat garb with their cocks out, saying "Hee haw Nina, Spingle Sping Spagoo." So, I love this guy. I love that he's like an absolute fucking lunatic. You can tell this is a sick fucking real life. I mean, I kind of like what he's making fun of because people will do this. I remember this in Donald Trump's first election. how everyone hated Marco Rubio and everyone made fun of all the Republican candidates like viciously. And then when they bent the knee and endorsed Trump, everyone was like, "Oh my God, based Marco. Maybe Marco for VP, Hispanic VP would help a lot with the Trump ticket." Like, okay, yeah, I got you. Very quick to forgive once you start saying the right things, I guess. I kind of like it. I like the part where the black man is literally his black card is torn up. Mr. Nubly has the power in him to deny black people they melon them if he so chooses. That's stupid.